If you try to figure out Alde's drawing, I think you'll try to kill yourself before you're even halfway through it. But let's try to examine this, because why they didn't create a whole video about this, well, who knows why. The Germans are not what they used to be like. I think, I don't know. I don't want to say what I think because they're going to try to come after me. But you're going to figure out very quickly that after they sell you this product, they don't give a damn about helping you figure it out. It's yours now. You deal with it. but that's wrong. Okay. Anyway, let's go through some of these things, but it really doesn't make any sense. Here it's showing heating. I guess it's showing seat heating, which I have a luxury motorhome called the Voyager, made in France, which does not have any seat heating, as far as I know, but nobody wants to tell me because it's some kind of a secret. Because, like I say, once you buy it, they don't care. Okay, so this is not Canada or the U.S. Okay, we have customer service. We have people who care about us as customers, because they know that if we tell everybody don't buy their product, then they quickly won't have a company. They don't understand that. They just want to sell, 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 and screw you, all right, as a customer. So you may or may not have heating underneath. So this is actually incorrect. This is not for the Voyager. I'm just showing you. Here it's showing a shower, but this is a sink. All right. So the shower is actually back here on this motorhome, but it almost looks like it's over here, so I have no idea what that is. This is actually a drawing made by some guy in an office who's never seen the inside of a motorhome. Let me tell you. Okay, so this I have no idea. Oh yeah, the towel dryer. This, you're putting your finger on who knows what. Maybe that in this case it is the thermostat. Maybe. this is when it's freezing, so I guess I have no idea what that is. This I have no idea. It sure looks good. Oh yeah, this is a radiator. Finally we find two radiators. But if your motorhome is designed correctly, there'll be a radiator underneath each window. All right, these floor vents, I only have one, and it's at the very front, and it's, well, I don't know if it's useless, but it's certainly, wherever I sit, I have my feet over them, and the space right next to it is freezing cold. So I don't know. One day I'm going to design my own motorhome, because these guys are, well, I don't know, don't live in the real world, I think. Engineers don't communicate with people in the real world. I tell you, my father was an engineer, and I designed all kinds of things that we did together that were much better than, but he was smart. My dad was smart. He designed his own stuff too. He was smart in his own right. This looks like a foot to me. It looks like a foot. But why couldn't they make the graphics bigger so that you could see them? Maybe a little bit of explanation beside each thing. This looks like the fan in the radiator. This is showing it at the front in the Voyager. It's in the bathroom. But it is so noisy, it is not worth to turn on. They have a preheater as well, so that you can preheat the bathroom before you go into it. But it's so loud that you can't sleep, so you will sleep in more, probably, than what was originally programmed into it, so that by the time you get into the bathroom, it's going to be cold anyway. Well, that's really shocking. And here's the circulatory pump, I guess, here at the front. Okay, that's good. That's where part of mine is, I think. Because when I had the glycol replaced, they couldn't find it. They didn't know where this pump thing was. Oh boy, yeah. And there's more that they're not showing you here. You know, I'm going to take apart their manual, because it really is a piece of garbage. I don't know why a company like this can make such a piece of crap. I have absolutely no idea. But they shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff. I wish I was a lawyer, because I would, there's so many problems with this system. It's really, I mean, in theory, it works just like in a house, where you have a boiler of some kind with a pump. that's using hot water to circulate hot water through a pump. In Canada, we don't use that. In a lot of cases, we don't use radiators. We use air for heating, and there are certain advantages to it. However, they have a good thing, that it's silent, that the water is circulating through the system in a very quiet way. You don't hear anything. So there are advantages to it. But the greatest disadvantage that they don't tell you is that it takes like 6 hours to heat up your motorhome. Especially if you programmed it to be cold, you can't expect it to suddenly get hot, because it takes time for the boiler to warm up. It takes time for the hot water to go completely through your system. Then it takes time to warm up the air. It is like being in the 1700s in some way. I'd rather like burn a stick inside my motorhome. I actually put in a diesel heater. Yes, I have the most sophisticated heating system in my motorhome in the world, and I need a diesel heater to keep myself warm while I'm waiting for the Aldi system to heat up my vehicle. What a joke!